A food establishment supervisor is required to have which of the following before supervising food preparation activities? A. A driver license. B. A food protection certificate. C. A business permit only. D. A sanitation badge. Answer: B. A food protection certificate. During an inspection, a sanitarian asks to enter the food storage area. What should the person in charge do? A. Refuse entry until the owner arrives. B. Allow access only to the kitchen. C. Give the inspector access to all areas of the establishment. D. Ask the inspector to return another day. Answer: C. Give the inspector access to all areas of the establishment. Which action involving a health department inspector is illegal? A. Asking to see identification. B. Offering the inspector money to ignore a violation. C. Requesting a copy of the inspection report. D. Asking questions about the health code. Answer: B. Offering the inspector money to ignore a violation. Which of the following is considered a foodborne illness outbreak? A. One person becomes sick after skipping breakfast. B. Two or more people become ill with similar symptoms from the same food source. C. Several employees become tired after a long shift. D. A customer complains that food was too cold. Answer: B. Two or more people become ill with similar symptoms from the same food source. Which group is at the greatest risk of severe foodborne illness? A. Healthy teenagers. B. Adults who exercise regularly. C. Elderly individuals. D. Office workers. Answer: C. Elderly individuals. Which food is considered a potentially hazardous food? A. Dry sugar. B. Uncooked rice. C. Cooked pasta. D. Crackers. Answer: C. Cooked pasta. Which food is not considered a potentially hazardous food? A. Cut tomatoes. B. Cooked beans. C. Garlic in oil. D. Dry flour. Answer: D. Dry flour. A food item with a pH of 4.6 or below is usually exempt from being classified as potentially hazardous because it is: A. High in starch. B. Highly acidic. C. High in protein. D. Low in fat. Answer: B. Highly acidic. Which of the following is a ready-to-eat food? A. A sandwich that does not require further preparation. B. Unwashed lettuce. C. Raw chicken breast. D. Frozen hamburger patties. Answer: A. A sandwich that does not require further preparation. Food prepared in a private home for sale in a restaurant is: A. Allowed if it is refrigerated. B. Allowed if the owner approves it. C. Prohibited. D. Allowed if it is cooked again. Answer: C. Prohibited. What is the temperature danger zone? A. 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 45 degrees Fahrenheit to 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer: C. 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Potentially hazardous foods must be kept cold at: A. 50 degrees Fahrenheit or below. B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. C. 45 degrees Fahrenheit or below. D. 32 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Answer B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Potentially hazardous foods held hot must be maintained at A. 120 degrees Fahrenheit or above. B. 130 degrees Fahrenheit or above. C. 140 degrees Fahrenheit or above. D. 165 degrees Fahrenheit or above. Answer C. 140 degrees Fahrenheit or above. Which thermometer is commonly called a digital thermometer? A. Bimetallic stem thermometer. B. Thermistor. C. Glass thermometer. D. Dial thermometer. Answer B. Thermistor. Where should the probe of a thermometer be inserted when checking food temperature? A. Near the surface of the food. B. Into the coldest area of the pan. C. Into the thickest part or center of the food. D. Along the edge of the container. Answer C. Into the thickest part or center of the food. A bimetallic stem thermometer should read what temperature in boiling water at sea level? A. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 100 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 140 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer D. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. A thermometer placed in a 50-50 ice water slush should read A. 0 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 41 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer B. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Before taking the temperature of food, the thermometer probe should be A. Dried with a cloth. B. Sanitized. C. Frozen for 10 minutes. D. Wrapped in paper. Answer B. Sanitized. Fresh beef must be received at a temperature of A. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. B. 45 degrees Fahrenheit or below. C. 38 degrees Fahrenheit or below. D. 32 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Answer A. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Frozen poultry must be received at A. 10 degrees Fahrenheit or below. B. 5 degrees Fahrenheit or below. C. 0 degrees Fahrenheit or below. D. 32 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Answer C. 0 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Which stamp is most important when receiving meat? A. Price label. B. USDA grade stamp. C. USDA inspection stamp. D. Supplier invoice. Answer C. USDA inspection stamp. Fresh fish should be rejected if it has A. Bright red gills. B. Firm flesh. C. Clear bulging eyes. D. A strong fishy odor. Answer D. A strong fishy odor. Smoked fish must be stored at A. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. B. 38 degrees Fahrenheit or below. C. 32 degrees Fahrenheit or below. D. 0 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Answer B. 38 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Shellfish tags must be kept for how many days after the shellfish is used? A. 30 days. B. 60 days. C. 90 days. D. 120 days. Answer: C. 90 days. Which condition would require rejecting shellfish immediately? A. Broken shells. B. Mild ocean smell. C. Closed shells. D. Moist shell surface. Answer: A. Broken shells. Fresh shell eggs must be stored at an ambient temperature of A. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 45 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 41 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer: B. 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Which form of pasteurized eggs may be stored at room temperature? A. Liquid eggs. B. Frozen eggs. C. Powdered pasteurized eggs. D. Shell eggs. Answer: C. Powdered pasteurized eggs. Only which type of milk should be accepted in a food establishment? A. Raw milk. B. Grade of pasteurized milk. C. Homemade milk products. D. Unpasteurized milk. Answer: B. Grade of pasteurized milk. Fresh produce should be rejected if it shows signs of A. Firm texture. B. Natural color variation. C. Decay and mold. D. Small size. Answer: C. Decay and mold. Before serving fresh melons, they must be A. Peeled only. B. Washed thoroughly with potable running water. C. Frozen for 24 hours. D. Soaked in sanitizer. Answer: B. Washed thoroughly with potable running water. Which canned food must be removed from circulation? A. A can with slight surface rust. B. A can with slightly concave ends. C. A can with a clean label. D. A can with a dent on a seam. Answer: D. A can with a dent on a seam. Which type of packaging removes all the air from the package? A. Dry packaging. B. Vacuum packaging. C. Bulk packaging. D. Open-air packaging. Answer: B. Vacuum packaging. Modified atmosphere packaged foods may support the growth of A. Salmonella. B. Hepatitis A virus. C. Clostridium botulinum. D. Listeria only. Answer: C. Clostridium botulinum. Dry foods such as flour and beans should be stored in A. Open cardboard boxes. B. Metal bins without lids. C. Rodent-proof containers with tight covers. D. Containers lined with newspaper. Answer: C. Rodent-proof containers with tight covers. Which storage method helps ensure older food is used before newer food? A. Cross-contamination. B. FIFO. C. Batch cooking. D. Reheating. Answer: B. FIFO. The first step in practicing FIFO is to A. Throw away all old products. B. Separate frozen and dry foods. C. Date all products when they are received. D. Store all foods in plastic bags. Answer: C. Date all products when they are received. Which type of container is best for storing acidic foods such as tomato sauce? A. Copper container. B. Galvanized metal container. C. Plastic food grade container. D. Tin container. Answer C. Plastic food-grade container. Which material is prohibited for storing food because it may react with acidic foods? A. Copper. B. Stainless steel. C. Food-grade plastic. D. Glass. Answer A. Copper. Storing cooked food in a reused cardboard box is prohibited because it may A. Make the food too cold. B. Cause contamination. C. Change the flavor of the food. D. Dry out the food. Answer B. Cause contamination. Raw meat should always be stored. A. Above cooked food. B. Next to ready-to-eat food. C. Below cooked food. D. On the same shelf as desserts. Answer C. Below cooked food. Which statement about refrigerated storage is correct? A. Cold temperatures destroy all microorganisms. B. Refrigerators should be kept at 50 degrees Fahrenheit. C. Cold temperatures slow the growth of microorganisms. D. Hot foods should always be placed directly into the refrigerator in large pots. Answer C. Cold temperatures slow the growth of microorganisms. Why should large pots of hot food not be placed directly into a refrigerator? A. The food may freeze too quickly. B. The refrigerator temperature may rise and endanger other foods. C. The refrigerator may become too dry. D. The hot food may spoil immediately. Answer B. The refrigerator temperature may rise and endanger other foods. Foods stored in a refrigerator should be kept at least how far above the floor? A. 2 inches. B. 4 inches. C. 6 inches. D. 12 inches. Answer C. 6 inches. Frozen foods should be stored at A. 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. B. 32 degrees Fahrenheit or below. C. 10 degrees Fahrenheit or below. D. 0 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Answer D. 0 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Which sign may indicate that frozen food has thawed and been refrozen? A. A clear label. B. Ice crystals on the package. C. Bright packaging colors. D. A recent expiration date. Answer B. Ice crystals on the package. If frozen food has thawed, it should be A. Refrozen immediately. B. Mixed with fresh frozen food. C. Used immediately and not refrozen. D. Left at room temperature. Answer C. Used immediately and not refrozen. Cross-contamination occurs when A. Food is cooked too long. B. Harmful microorganisms are transferred from one food to another. C. Frozen food is stored too long. D. A thermometer is not calibrated. Answer B. Harmful microorganisms are transferred from one food to another. Poultry juices dripping onto raw beef is an example of A. Proper storage. B. FIFO. C. Cross-contamination. D. Temperature abuse. Answer C. Cross-contamination. Which food should be stored above all other foods in a refrigerator? A. Raw chicken. B. Raw fish. C. Raw beef. D. Cooked food. Answer D. Cooked food. A refrigerator thermometer should be placed in A. The warmest part of the refrigerated unit. B. The freezer compartment. C. The coldest part of the refrigerator. D. Inside a food container. Answer A. The warmest part of the refrigerated unit.